So we're just going to go today a little triathlete sort of strength program you can just apply. It's nice and quick, so we're going to be using exercises that are very quick and easy to use. So it's only going to take 20-30 minutes for people working those full-time jobs. We can fit in all our training as well as getting that strength benefit. So obviously first up, we're going to do a warm-up, okay? So warm-up is going to be very quick, so we just want to get some blood flowing. Obviously it's not going to be the quickest and longest warm-up that we can do, but it's going to be very quick, just so we can get in the gym and get out, okay? Warm-up, we're going to start off just with some leg swings. We'll do 10 on each leg, each way.
So that warm-up the full warm-up didn't quite come through on the GoPro. So you're basically going to do those 10 leg swings on each leg. Then you're going to do 10 side leg swings on each leg. Then we're going to do some squats. So we'll just do 10 squats, 10-15 squats, just to get the hamstrings and glutes warmed up. Then we'll follow that by some pogo hops, which is just jumping up and down on both legs. And we'll do 3 sets of 5 for that.
So the first exercise we're going to be doing is we're going to start off with a calf exercise. So we're going to be targeting the soleus because this takes a lot of our force when we're running. So we're going to be doing a bent seated calf raise, okay? So I don't have access to a seated calf raise machine, but if you do, use that. But if you don't, we can do this sort of setup. So I've just got a squat rack machine, and we're going to get a barbell. So we're going to have a raised plate just under here, and then we're going to have a barbell, and we're going to lower the squat safety plates, and we're just going to hang it off there, and we're going to do our seated calf raise from that, okay? This is just a cheap way to do it. It's not going to be as effective as the machine, but if you don't have access, we can use this setup, okay? We're going to start off with we're just going to do 2 sets of 5. So we want to be targeting those strength sort of efforts because we want strong legs when we're running, and strength on the bike as well. So we're going to be doing we're going to do that 2 to 5 rep range. So choose a weight that you're going to be not exhausted, but you can't do any more in that 2 to 5 rep range.
So here we want to make sure we're just driving all the way up as far as our heel can go, and driving all the way down, so we're getting the greatest range of motion. We also want to make sure it is slow and controlled. Also, we want slow and controlled, so we target that soleus really well, because our soleus is the one that takes most of our weight when running. So we're now going to move on to Bulgarian split squats. So we're going to do 2 sets of 5 reps. So we want to make sure we are doing 5 reps, and after that 5th rep we want the weight so that we can only do 1 to 2 or more reps. Now with Bulgarian split squats, we can place our feet wider apart so that we are more balanced. We want to drive up through our knee on the ground and slowly lower back down in a nice controlled movement. We are then going to move on to step-ups. Again, we're going to do 2 sets of 5 reps at a weight that we can only do 1 to 2 more reps after that 5th rep. Now, we want to make sure we are slow and controlled. We want to make sure we're driving up with that knee and then lifting our opposite arm, the knee that is going up to, so we replicate the action of running so it's more specific. Then we're going to move on to calf raises, just a normal calf raise. We want to be driving up and slowly lowering down, as well as controlling the movement so that we target that muscle. Again, we want a weight that is 1 to 2 reps of fatigue after that 5th rep. We're going to do 2 sets as well. Then to finish off, we're going to do some core. We're just going to do how long we can hold it for a normal plank. Then we're going to move on to a side plank with a side raise to target the abductors. Now, again, both need to be controlled. So we're going to do 1 set of the normal plank, and then 1 set on each side of the side plank. If this is too hard for you, you can just do a normal side plank without raising your leg.